Okay, guys, let me preface this by letting you know, it's a short game. It's like 1.5 to 2 hours tops. That being said, if you're the kind of person that hates spoilers or it's gonna ruin the game for you, well, I do appreciate you being here. What I'm gonna suggest is throw it on a mobile quality, put the audio broadcast on mute. You can still stay here, hang out, or go to another tab, do something else, okay? I will probably put my playthrough of this up onto YouTube. I would think so. I can't wait to play this. It's apparently terrifying and amazing. So, let's see what other settings I can mess with today. Video. This is all good. Field of view, 90 should be okay. Is the music too loud? Can someone let me know? Spoiler, this is set in a park. It is. Now listen, guys, if you want to watch the first 5 minutes, that's probably not going to ruin the game for you. I'm just saying, the longer you're here, the more spoiler there is going to be. The park is a narrative experience, best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio control settings, and your sanity. It's perfectly normal and should not be cause for any alarm or psychiatry. Lol. Killer. Interesting, JTB. I remember when you were like, you need to play The Fall. I was like, yeah. And then I played it, it was amazing, so I may have to look into that. That's the one that's the Stanley Parable, but not the Stanley Parable, right?
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Oh man.
Where's Mr. Bear?
That graphic quality though.
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. We'll go and ask information.
Alright. That wasn't like a gameplay spoiler. Because I have no idea the connection. Secret world. That's not so much a spoiler. That's more of an Easter egg.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
I am drugged out right now. That's good.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park. A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island. Ah. Gerb, this must be it. The people use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. Dedicate this first day of May, 1977, James B. Longley. Can I, like... Park main entrance. I'm just looking around here. Atlantic Island Park. Park 1. Right. Jassy, what's going on? Thank you very much for that follow.
What?
I knew I shouldn't have overdosed today.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
What? Hold on. I wish I could run. I'm so confused. If the gates were locked, number one, how would my boy run into the park? I have to investigate. He ain't there though. It's true.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
Alright. Gerb, thanks for that follow. I'm already puzzled. Because it almost seems like... Okay. We're fine. We got this. Yeah, no one's there anymore. See? Oh no, he's still there.
Callum, where are you going?
This way, Mommy.
Oh god. How did my kid get in here? Welcome to the park. He's magical. Huh? Nathaniel Winter welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park.
Oh, she
is now
lost
closed.
his teddy bear. I see.
Station home.
I see. Okay. Does kind of look like Willy Wonka, yeah.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Callum? Callum?
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
It's easy to get lost here.
Entrance, Sideshow Alley.
Come back, Callum.
Interesting. You know it's a bad thing when horror games give you the command for how to run, right? Wish I could run. And how did he get in? The gates were locked. Yeah. Alright, good. Consistency.
Wait for Mommy.
You can't catch me.
You little brat, you're getting a spanking. That's it. I guess that's where I'm supposed to go. So, I'm gonna take a peek though. It's a short game, I want to take in all the goodies. Methuselah, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate it. Sideshow Alley. Whack-a-Jack. It's beautiful. Well, that was a nice effect. It's beautiful. Can I ride it? I can. Interesting, Gerb. Yeah, all this is like... I mean, it's clearly been closed for a while, by the looks of things. Although the lights are on. Look at that face. Beautiful.
Stop, Callum!
Over here.
The bats. Not there?
Come out, sweetie.
Over here.
Yeah. But I really want to go over here.
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
Hilarious. I'm legit forced out. That's so good. I run in. I'm not touching like direction controls or anything. I get spun around. I like it. Awesome possum, what's going on, dude? That's a strong win. Same win that's turned me out.
Callum, stay where you are.
Catch me, Mommy.
My god. Kids are like messed up. This is how kids are in real life, you know. It's like, I'm playing a game. It's like, no. You're
I
not.
think this belongs to Callum.
Ooh. What do you mean you think? You don't know? This is a similar mechanic to Cross King. Thanks for that follow, dude. Similar mechanic to Penumbra and all those games where you pick up rotate with the mouse. I like it. Oh look, it's the guy from the picture, the main picture. Now we have a
Guy in
name.
a suit.
It's not Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm so happy. Advil, please. Hashtag £5 Magna. Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, 1 p.m. the Octotron, 3 p.m. the park entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Wow. Some mean kids.
Where did you go?
Over here.
I like this mechanic of being able to call out to the kid and then it tells you where to go. I mean, obviously the direction is very linear anyways, which you kind of expect from horror games, but I like that. It just adds this extra thing. Funnel of Tales. Tunnel of Tales. Not I thought it was funnel. Funnel of Sales? Makes sense.
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Come on, Mommy.
Where? Where are you?
Come back, Callum.
Oh, you're going down there. I just saw you. Alright, well I might as well ride with you. Sarah, yes. I did not put the mature rating on. It's okay.
Stay where you are.
Now let's ride the swan. I believe in you, Chad.
Come out, sweetie.
Swim back to mom. Unless you didn't go this way. I'm curious what would happen if I walked up the path now.
Callum, where did you go?
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep.
Oh no,
Do
not
not
Gretel.
fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
What? What is that?
The next morning,
Oh no.
the woodcutter leads the children into the forest.
It's Chad!
Before
Chad,
they
I'm
leave,
sorry!
Their mother gives them a slice of bread.
Chad!
and
It wasn't
warns
me!
them that they will get
I can't
no
move. I can't even get out of here.
day. Clever Hansel leaves a
That's
trail
so
of white
awesome.
stones behind
Chad,
them,
achievement
half
unlocked.
woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without
Poor
any
Chad.
supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself. The voice of the
Possum.
woodcutter.
That was Chad, the chipmunk.
In
Poor
the
Chad.
morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread.
He just wants
and
a
led them
hug.
Deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
No.
Abandoned by their parents and
I'm so
unable
slow
to
now.
find
What's
the
going
trail
on?
home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Yeah, Chad, you got this.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar.
See?
Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward.
Parents had the wrong idea. They should have eaten the kids. Instead, they just gave them off into the woods.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who's nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me.
I like
No
this.
harm
It's
will
cool.
come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back.
Chad is the swan?
Reminded them of their cruel.
Pause. Just be careful about posting even joke
Come,
spoilers,
children,
because
don't be afraid.
I don't want any
I have
spoilers.
something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
My God.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
I don't know what's pushing me.
Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
That's fair, Possum.
Your brother will make a good mouthful,
The problem
told
is
Gretel. Once he is fattened up,
if the spoiler gets to a point where I don't know if it's a spoiler or not.
Time passed.
They're all gonna get cavities, yeah.
Refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for
I'm
her
pretty sure
part,
Chad is pushing
grew
me.
impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven.
Oh.
But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how.
No, I can't
Where is
look
the
behind
opening?
me, but I can look anywhere else.
Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt.
Aurora, you're amazing. Did you enjoy it?
Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and
Thanks,
begged,
Aurora.
the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Num num num.
And then because even children can't survive on sweets. They divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Not even children can survive on sweets. True story. Well, Chad, thank you for the ride. I appreciate it. That was fun. What? That's beautiful. This is so good. Hi, Lenny. Okay, now that we're past the story and stuff, guys, if you don't know who Aurora Mist is, you have to check out her channel. She's an awesome broadcaster. She's a good friend of mine, member of Archetype Gaming, and she's just a ton of fun to hang out with. Her and the Yomis, members of the Yo Nation. So please do check out her channel, guys. Exactly, JP. Can I not ride this anymore? No, it's gonna make me do it again. You should never be allowed to do a story twice. Oh no. Alright. Can I get off the ride? There was no prompt. I just thought, alright. I may just go back. I feel like I can go back. Repeatable stories. I mean, I guess it's good if you miss something.
Forest, there lived a poor woodcutter.
Yeah, it's the exact
his
same,
wife
isn't
and
it?
his 2 children.
I don't think I can skip this
A
either.
boy named
Oh
Hansel
no.
And a girl named Gretel. They were very poor.
Well, I could ask Chad to
Very
get off the
little
ride.
to bite or sup.
I guess we're gonna find out. Either that or I just found out how to make the 2-hour game into a 4-hour game.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking.
Yeah, there's Chad again. Hi, Chad.
Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He
So what if you
crept
don't
past the
actually
house
look at
and
Chad?
gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest.
I know Chad's to
Before
my
they
left.
leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
I like how he turns and
However,
looks at me
Hansel
right then.
leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while.
Very
then
creepy.
Follow the trail back to their parents' house.
I like it though.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed
Advil.
without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked.
Yes, hi Chad.
Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Of course.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
I think it's just noise I'm hearing.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents.
It's got great audio,
Find
too.
the trail home. The children
Like,
wandered
it has a
for
real,
3 days.
atmosphere, if you will.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house.
Yeah, that's the projectors.
Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Okay, so note to self: don't do repeatable stories
Nibble, nibble, little
unless you
mouse.
completely miss something.
Who's nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them.
I wonder who does the reading for it.
Mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you.
Nope, doesn't make you go faster. Pressing shift doesn't make you go faster. There's no skip.
The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Gerb, that's exactly how I play all these games. I do appreciate the tip. Soma, Penumbra, Amnesia, all these things, I investigate the crap out of everything. And I typically don't get scared, so it allows me to enjoy the story a lot more, I find.
To work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother
Hi, Strudel.
a good mouthful,
Good to see you.
which told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Oh, really,
Time
Davici? I
passed,
see.
And poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would.
Pressing Chad make you go
The
faster?
witch, for her part, grew impatient.
Probably.
Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and
She fully knows,
fire
Strudel.
beneath the oven. And though she screamed
fully
and
knows.
begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Yeah, well, it's Tunnel of Tales,
Because
not
even children
not
can't survive
Tunnel
on
of
sweets,
Love or Funnel of
they
Love.
divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I see the swan from the entire, like, right from the get-go now. This is good. Just as the lighting changes. Do-do, 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 do-do. What? It didn't do it this time. Well, that was different anyways. They're messing with me now. Nice, Strudel. Do it again. I'm not doing it again.
Stay where you are!
She's a little freaked out, it sounds. What are you whispering
Where are
for?
you, Callum?
Damn it, kid! You are gonna get
Hansel
it.
and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry.
It'll become a
looking for
6-hour
our own
game,
house
true.
made of candy. Looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
And part of the preview that I watched, the not preview, but like it was a 7-minute "What is the park" from the devs, kind of a pre-release thing. And one of the things that he mentions was it's kind of along those same lines as Gone Home, and that's definitely the vibe I'm getting from this as well.
This place.
Other exits. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. There's his teddy bear. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. Customers will come out of simple curiosity. I decided what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. What? I deduced. There we go. English is hard. It's tiny text. I can't zoom in. I'm not truly worried. Okay, yes. I deduced what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. Four is astonishing to think. Oh, it's astonishing to think. Oh my god. I think I'm either blind or it's hard to read. I got this. Jesus, it's not abandoned. It's supposed to be fully opening, isn't it? It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been all for nothing. I mean, you know. I don't know what you even smashed into. The front of your vehicle's not messed up. Oh, is that a... That's a knife in the eye of the teddy bear. Well, that's too bad.
Callum, come back here right now!
Yeah, Wachika. Wow, Strul, that's so cool.
Hello?
Kicking rocks at me, huh? I have a quickened pace. I'm not even running. Oh, it's toggles.
Where are you?
Interesting. Follow the trail. Because the kid would tell me that.
Come back.
Now I sound annoyed. This way. I don't know what it's saying, but it can't be good.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
Can I die in this? No. Well, I mean, I might. I just can't. There are walls. I'm just checking. Yeah, someone tell Chad not to be rude, please. Octotron! This is the other place where they said Chad is.
Hello? This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Eyewitness report Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Betterman. Witness name Creed Norma. We were waiting for a turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving, while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. And at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling at that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Unbelievable, Chad. Can I go to another page or anything?
Mom, where are you?
No.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Come to Mommy, Callum.
This way, Mommy.
Is Callum on the ride? No. Eye stuff is the worst. I mean, you know I have to go on this ride, right? Can you stop it? I don't know if you're supposed to stop it first, but... Wee-hoo! I like how I'm looking for my kid, but I'm like... taking time to ride these things first. Sit, what's going on? That's so crazy. Well, now I want to ride everything twice to see if something changes. Why is there someone in the booth? There wasn't anyone in the booth before. If I go on again.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Oh, okay. Well, now I really want to try it again. I'm tempted. I'm just gonna do it. I like that I knew you had to stop the speed, though. That was good. I promise I won't do this with every ride. I'm just super curious now.
I can't get on while it's moving. I can't get on while it's moving. Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
I'm paying better attention this time. We'll take a look in the booth. Yeah, there's someone in there. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. Okay, I see. Interesting. Must be Chad. Thank you, Chad. Alright, interesting.
Callum!
Is this where I came in? Pretty sure that's where I came in. Should've just gone left. Oh, maybe not. That's where I came in, right?
Stop! Callum!
By the way, guys, if you do want to enter for a chance to win a copy of this game, you can just type, well, if you don't know how many points you have, you can do exclamation points. Each ticket is 1 point. You can buy max of 50.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Uh-oh. Frustrated by the fact that the plans seem incomplete. I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money, but no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sent me these plans, or sold me these plans, and they're stonewalling me. Every contact that I had, every meeting place that I have had watched, are swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless. The harvesting machines, the transport mechanisms, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name them something cute for the day we open the park. They will be rides after all. The harvesting machine, the transport mechanism. That sounds very... Machine for Pig-esque.
Where are you?
Follow the trail. Alright. I'm on it. Poor cars. They look a little sad.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
So do we want to do House of Horrors? Which we couldn't get to before for some reason, or I missed. Oh right, without flashlights. So we have bumper cars, I guess. That's the only thing we got here. Because I can't get to the Ferris wheel, so...
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve, see? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. Oh, it's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve the local lush as Chad the chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. Man, he's a furry! You don't want to pick on the guy for that. Then I saw him at at Susie's Diner. Yes, tiny text. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner still wearing it. And it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell, And I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day, but nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him. Puking up in a gutter outside the cycle station? Is that what that says? I don't know. Because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Oh, I see. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Oh, continue. Yes.
Callum? Where'd you go?
I don't think that was Callum.
Callum?
Oh, is someone in there? There's definitely people or something in there. Oh, and there's the teddy bear too. Oh, the parallels, that's what's sitting in front. Oh, I'm pretty sure that was Laura.
Callum? Where did you go?
That is the teddy bear there, right? Locked.
Where are you?
Oh, sorry. Chat totally disconnected for me. That's funny. Chat, yeah. Lego Sparks. Yeah, I mean, it was well done. I'm happy with it.
Wait for Mommy!
You are over here.
Callum! Where did you go?
Can I not get inside?
Come out, sweetie.
Oh, so I go back this way.
Where did you go?
Really wants me to go back? I'm not going back, though. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to.
Hello?
This way, Mommy.
Definitely in front. Nice, Mrs. Magna.
Stop! Callum! Where are you?
Oh,
I
Polaroid.
remember this.
Huh, family ties. Can I not? I can't flip it or anything. Okay.
Callum!
Catch me, Mommy.
Want to ride again?
Come out, sweetie.
Over here.
We could ride again. I'm gonna ride one more time, see if something changed. Yeah, same, because they're like child height, right? Mom pants, mom jeans. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not shown again. It's literally just that once. Wish I had a better look at who that is. Cranking down the speed. Now Strudel said, thanks for that follow. That's not true. Okay, can I get out of here then?
Come to mommy, Callum.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Okay, clearly your child is not in
Callum,
front of you.
Stay where you are. Don't hide from me, Callum.
This way, Mommy.
Come back.
Not blood, okay. What a weird looking critter. Even painted green, I mean that's not friendly looking.
Callum, where are you?
Man, I wish. Bumper cars.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat. I'm not playing anymore, Callum. Callum, tell mommy where you are.
Catch me, Mommy.
Examine device. Yeah, I will.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
This way.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Evie, thank you for that host. I appreciate it. Sit, right? Shocking revelations. So I'm guessing shock therapy, which indicates a mental hospital from back in the day ish.
Where are you?
Yes, Nudieborn, it's shocking.
Come back, Callum. Callum? Where'd you go?
It's actually still a thing. In mental hospitals in North America? Hi, tacos. Yeah, Evie, 15 years ago for sure. When I say back in the day, I don't mean like... Oh, the lights were on. I missed that the entire time. Accident report. By the way, guys, while I'm at sort of a calm spot here, I highly suggest you guys check out Lovin' the Tacos and Evie, both amazing casters, both Canadian, both members of Archetype Gaming, and they're just awesome people. Awesome people. You guys definitely need to give them a follow. Okay, accident reports. Employee's name, Francis Dufresne. Time and date of accident, 25th of October 1976. Yeah, so not that long ago. Job titles and departments: laborers working on the crane. Supervisor led person: Richard Stapleton. Witness: Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries. Francis was killed. Oh dear. Yuck, Canada. Please, Strudel. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of a worker's compensation form? Yes. Supervisor comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reports seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine sample. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Photocopy. Additional comments. The local laborers are very superstitious. That this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. Mrs. Magna, move the thing closer to the this side of the house. This little baby.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
Okay.
Callum, where did you go?
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Wow. Wow. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe in a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, these fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose the site over all other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they could lend any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I'm missing.
Mommy is coming, Callum!
So if you guys haven't figured out, or you don't remember, you're just tuning in, the mechanic to call out, that's actually a right-click mouse button, so you can hear the screams are getting more panicked as we go, right?
Mommy is coming, Callum.
The baby's on this thing. So I obviously have to decrease speed, I assume.
I can't get on while it's moving. Where are you, Callum?
Alright. Yeah, someone's got me moving in the ride, apparently.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad
Heights
used to say
bother
that
me.
before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt
What is
like
the
a fairy
park?
tale. I can't
It's
tell you if
it's
Callum
a
was made that night or when it
awesome
was
story
on,
slash
but I think it has to be that night.
narrative horror,
Night.
psychological horror thing.
Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his
Wow.
safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone.
Wow.
Sometimes
It's
people
intense.
leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Wow. So from the top of the Ferris wheel, probably not a good thing. Fair, but Strul, this is obviously different than what she expected, right? Oh, it's definitely that's definitely well, that's the dude we saw. I don't know, should we ride again?
Mommy is coming, Callum!
Should we ride again? I mean, he still sounds like he's up there.
Where are you? Callum!
Yeah, Sierra, yes.
Don't be afraid. Stay where you are. Mommy is coming, Callum.
Oh, no way, was it sounds from that?
Where did you go?
Roller coaster ticket. Spin, spin, sugar.
Where did you go?
What do you mean he's watching
Stop
me?
hiding, Callum.
Who's watching me? Don't touch what?
Callum? Tell Mommy where you are.
What do you mean he's coming?
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit.
Yeah, I'm one of those
My
parents, I'm
angel
sorry.
likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months.
Thanks
of
for the
your life
follow,
carrying them,
monkey.
You traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... We all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Wow. I mean, I'll be honest, I've wanted to kill Levi occasionally, but I would never do it. He's amazing. I love him. Yeah, that made me feel really uncomfortable, that whole section right there.
Callum!
What do you mean he's watching you?
Don't do it, Mommy.
Callum, where did you go?
Don't touch it.
Yeah, what a terrible mom.
Callum? Callum! Stay where you are. Callum, where did you go?
I don't want to go on yet. I guess I have to. It's the thing to do.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
And then there's Prison. And we've all seen Prison Architect.
Stay where you are! Mommy is coming, Callum!
So I gotta ride to get over to the other side. Alright. Ups and downs, achievement unlocked. This part may... I don't know, from the trailer there's flashes. I don't know if there's an epilepsy warning for this. Maybe it's just the trailer.
We need to talk
What?
about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything
Oh,
that
that's
this place
creepy.
doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child.
My
He
God.
tried so hard.
It's the guy from Scary Movie with the little
Even
chicken
left you
wing.
A trail of breadcrumbs, but the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
Which has him now? Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Grab his strong hand, yes. Grab his strong hand right there. Wait a second. Oh, wow. Being wheeled through the hospital. Oh. My God. All right. Interesting. Well, maybe, or she's just having flashbacks to being, you know, wheeled through the hospital. It works! Calculations and adjustments worked! The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day? Feeling down? Is that what that's supposed to say? Feeling sour? Dour? I don't know what that says. So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. This is totally a continuation of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Totally. Great story, by the way.
I can help you, Callum.
No, I don't think you can.
Callum? Callum! I'm not playing anymore, Callum. The witch awaits.
Yeah, here's hope. F for flashlights.
Come back! This isn't a game, Callum.
Oh, man. The notes are super hard to read.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk.
It was you. You heard
Changing
him.
too.
You have a split personality,
Something
don't you?
sinister lurks
Oh,
in the
dear.
darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can't save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Wow. This is Binding of Isaac.
Callum, where are you?
Now I'm thinking,
Breadcrumbs.
oh god.
This isn't a game, Callum.
Don't let him take me.
Yeah, he's behind me. So I'm thinking, schizophrenia?
Come back!
Keep them away from me.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
Callum? Callum!
Mommy, I'm scared.
Yeah, he's definitely this way.
I can help you, Callum.
What are you scared of?
None of your business, little punk.
Callum? Callum!
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
This isn't a game, Callum.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
Come back!
Don't let him take me.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Follow the breadcrumbs.
Callum, where are you?
Keep them away from me.
That's not a standard horror ending, Possum.
This isn't a game, Callum.
Not the games I play anyways.
Come back!
Don't let him take me.
Oh, good.
I can help you, Callum.
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
The whole
Newspaper.
town was shocked by that one.
Killer Instinct
found out
achievement
who did.
unlocked. Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in parkgoer's mouth. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse is yet to be identified. However, it confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with the authorities to help bring this case to rest. Swan Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward. What's that tingling? The bell. Alright.
Callum? Callum!
Follow the breadcrumbs.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
Mommy, I'm scared.
Pickled punks, sideshow oddities. Things are born to get just a little bit weird.
This isn't a game, Callum!
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
Blood. Well, I just have to get around the other side, I guess.
I can help you, Callum.
Don't let him take me.
Callum? Callum!
What are you scared of?
Cotton candy. Oh, man.
Callum, where are you?
Not safe, the League.
Come back!
Why does it want me to go there so bad? Oh, God. Oh, no.
This isn't a game, Callum! Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Telling it how it is. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Damn it, Chad. You don't sneak up on a guy. That was good. There isn't too many games that make me jump. That was a good one. I totally jumped at that. Oh yeah, let's take pills.
These are mine.
Pharmacy, 100 milligrams. Heart tattoo. That's when T screamed? That's funny. Yeah! Yeah! See? Look at gravity. See all the times you screwed me over an arc? Can taste your dreams, not safe, the League. Your mother, 1980s, yeah. You're better off than you were 4 years ago. Say no to graffiti. All that you love will be carried away. Some kids laugh and some kids cry, but most children simply die. You're the boogeyman? Stop picking your nose then. Don't believe anything they tell you. You just knocked your plate of food all over the floor. Hi, Leo. Alright.
Forgive me, Callum.
Oh, it's that guy.
Don't leave me here, Callum.
I don't want to turn around. Guess I have to. Use your strong hand. Hi, Chad.
Don't leave me here, Callum.
Oh, you're so drugged up.
Callum, I'm sorry.
Teddy bears.
Callum, I'm sorry.
It's very trippy.
Don't touch me.
Forgive me, Callum.
Oh, look at the faces there. Future Times by Laurel and Howdy. Nice, Leo. Belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet for sinfulness, made omniscient by broken fires in the coastal strain. We don't believe that the earth belongs to battered goats and Shamrock Afterbirth. Only the truly naked wrens of righteous indignation are severed by war-crossed cleavages and trust exercise arrhythmia. Beaumont, I don't know how to say that, will come to the island bearing the talisman, and he will shatter the seals that bind the orthodoxy. Sorry. The what? Orthodoxy of corruption. Only then will priests something. Shoes, sluts reveal, housewives pontificate, and delayed messiahs make something for the rescue of Tango and Cash. I wrote this myself. I'm a poet. Sweet the temptress who grips the shaft, twists the shaft, absconding with third age something into fourth age darkness, while gods lie writhing on the shattered face of the earth. I feel like this is not by Laurel and Howdy, but by oh dude, the guy that used to get drugged up on all sorts of weird stuff and then read the future. Nostradamus. Nostradamus. I feel like this is from Nostradamus. Beaumont? Alright, good enough. Sail has sweetness and grace. Oh, Gala has sweetness and grace, but her days are numbered and heavy-fisted hives break before frozen wills and silographic actresses and pencil and paper pornography. The all-seeing eye will provide decade-long updates on this story going forward. Hope you don't have a fear of clowns.
Callum, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll let you. Love will be carried away.
Leave me here, Callum.
Pickled punks.
Keep them away from me.
Hi, Wolf.
Callum, I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Oh God, no.
And the heart on her wrist was from her husband, boyfriend that died. It didn't mention if they were married, did it? What a strange trip it's been. Achievement unlocked. Salt, what's going on?
I can help you, Callum.
Don't let him take me.
Yeah, alright, I'll keep going that way. It did not awesome.
A collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15
now we can do House
cents
of
worth
Horrors.
mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Callum, where are you?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure. You know it's big when they've got loaded a whole new section here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This is a heavy story. Oh good, I've got my flashlight now. House of Horrors achievement unlocked.
Don't leave me!
Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I've sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I've retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. It's beautiful art. Must look for clues.
Don't make me look at it.
What?
Give it to me!
She's no longer talking to Callum now.
Who was that? Leave me alone!
Where is Daddy?
Daddy's dead.
Don't leave me!
Fortunately. Why was it showing me this corner?
Make me see.
Something's gotta be, like, there's no way they'd spend this much time making the mirrors
to me.
perfect
Don't touch me.
if they weren't supposed to do something.
Leave me alone!
I'm curious about the walls. Hello?
Show yourself!
Get away.
Can I not read any of this?
Oh.
No.
Don't believe them.
I see you. I see you.
Mommy, behind you.
Where is my boy?
Don't touch me.
Man.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
Look out.
Don't leave me! Show yourself!
Oh, it's the dude. It's the dude.
Who was that?
Interesting. I've been this way before? Can't go that way. This is dark.
Don't make me look at it.
That's the kid without the eyes?
Stop!
My God. Alright, I see. I see how it is. It's fine. Man, I love the atmosphere of this game. It's great. And it's such an obvious jump scare, too. I mean, everything in here is an obvious jump scare. Okay.
What have you done with him? I'm a horrible mother. Where
I
is
kind of wish I went back the other way, but...
I'm a horrible mother.
No, I'm sure you're fine.
Show yourself!
Nightmare Circus. Circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk, just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. That doll.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home.
Wow.
I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods.
Hunger!
Lost and afraid.
The true story of the
Things
Donners.
never got any better.
On April 16th, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration the world had ever seen. Now our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Notice, disconnect notice. For multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. The lights. Please do the following. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us on 555-7868, and we can arrange a payment plan to do that so that you can immediately be reconnected. 2, if you believe that this is an error, call us on the same number to discuss your options. 3, if you are unable to make a payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. A little over an hour. The Wilting. With this novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The Wilting. A solar flare struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. An exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key. to saving the world again. I want to read this book. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from an Anscombe novel. Chance O'Hara's back, and you better believe that she's bigger, better, and bolder than ever. Callum's hat. Well, so far it's been absolutely amazing. We are doing a giveaway for it that closes shortly. Only requirements, guys, you have to be following the channel, and of course you have to have a ticket in the giveaway. Tickets are 1 point apiece. You can buy up to 50, depending on how many points you have. If you don't know how many points you have, just type exclamation points. It'll tell you. I bet you have to solve this now. I'm loving it quite a bit. It's really good. I don't get scared by games, but it's made me jump twice so far, just because of the psychological. It's got really good. It's got a lot of good elements. I'm really enjoying it. Oh man, this is to make the feels. This entire room, this whole setup. For sure, Matt. Thanks for the follow, dude. The witch. This whole room is for the feels. The dentist, toys, cards, nope, cigarettes. Read shopping lists. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. This is a kitchen? Didn't fix the faucet. It definitely looks like a butcher's quarters. Yum. Although I do want to give you a warning, Matt, if you're intending on playing this and you don't like spoilers, the more in-depth you get into this game, the bigger the spoilers are. We're getting, I mean, pretty close to the end, I think. Thank you very much for that follow, by the way. Yeah, you guys have it. Mods are awesome. So many letters. Callum in school. Lorraine! I received your letter, and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still would have fought for your for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen, aka Mom. Wow. Oh, Soma's such a good game. Well, Matt, you can always mute the audio and go to another tab, pop out the chat, hang out for a bit maybe. Dunwich Emergency Services, Miss Mallard. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medications that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer, Dunwich Medical. Thank you, Dunwich, for your electrotherapy and pills. Soma was freaking amazing. It was so good. Like, just the whole story was profound. Blew my mind. Exit. Clearly must be my house. Emergency services. Patient name: Lorraine Kimberly Mallard. Date of committal: 1977. Oh man. October 17th, got out November 10th. For depression was the diagnosis. Man, it's all good, dude. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Gee, I wonder why. Perhaps it's linked to her boyfriend dying. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provide standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Wow. Aftercare recommendations: weekly follow-up with local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Alright. Discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It's our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommendation after care routine and continues with her medications, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, is offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It's with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Prescription for Zolift that can be filled at Flags Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She's been advised to start with 50 milligram dosage and then, based on the advice of her doctor, to increase the medication as needed. Pills on the tray were 100 milligrams. Interesting. Ticket limit is 50. Hey, Artemis. Again. Nice with Chica. Okay, well we're past the fields. Oh yeah, good. Let's go to the basement. Quack, 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 quack. But no little ducks came back. Alright. Nightmare Circus. Didn't we already read this? But it's different. The park, it was a waiting on a child for taken, using joy for baitin', while their mother's mind is breaking. Analgesia win. 100 milligrams, yeah? This is the less fun second time of walking through the house. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it's because I'm so far from home. And I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse. Like a spring inside my mind. Winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city, where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for a boy, for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl. There's another notice I left back there? I don't think so. I didn't examine the plants last time. Forgot to do that. That toy, though. Oh, it was a book, right. In the spring of 1933, in the Soviet Ukraine, an entire population found themselves without food. Over the course of the coming months, the situation grew critical. Reports of mass malnutrition began to filter into the upper echelons of government. The people have been left with very little to bite or sup. It has become one of the greatest tragedies of mass starvation that the world has ever seen. Now our panel of Soviet experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. It's never before seen expose read about how the starving parents cooked and ate their own children in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Oh, they have an update on the cat ear headphones. Nice. Hello? The Wilting. With this novel, Lorraine cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The Wilting. Solar flare stuck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. And an exotic dancer named Lorraine is the key to saving the world again. So creepy. There's pills there too. Love you from Callum. Oh God, what does it say? Her web. Something. There's definitely a message in this. I mean, okay. I'm assuming the letters have to be right. My God.
Leave me alone!
Don't talk to me. Zoloft prescription is in here now. Remember, take the pills. Follow up with Dr. Spencer. Organize babysitter for Callum. It's not so happy after all. Rotten food. Still can't get in there.
Don't make me look at it.
Yeah, well that's why I assumed possum. Far away. Oh, it's so slow. I didn't run away, Dad took me. That's the same note though. Wow. That's tough, that whole thing. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me a happy carrot. So you're saying it's a message? I'll go back and take a look. Twice almost Jesus. Our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiary of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, here listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of the New York State. The deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Ms. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our... This is so hard to read. receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, Eternity. Attorney, rather.
What have you done with him? Leave me alone.
It's far to go. Yeah, well, we just saw Callum slam the door shut. Yeah, they don't line up. You know what? Someone will post it on a forum later that they've found some weird things out of it.
Who was that? Don't leave me!
I read that, right? Yeah.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Max is 50, yes. That's probably her dad. This is, wow. Okay. Chipmunk goes to stabbing in the eyes, a jabbing, and all the townies gabbing. Just lie down and let happen. Basil Ganglia win. Damn it, Chad! Oh no. It isn't friendly anymore. I can't read what this says. Don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. Oh, this is the rest of the letter. When we... Oh, this is... What? It's the same letter. Yes, I was thinking about names. Yeah, still the same thing. Oh, I clicked out, my bad. Oh my god, Siegfried with the resub! Dude! Can't get some scrubs in chat. You're amazing, man. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Thanks, Matt. Well, I appreciate it. A long time ago in a forest in the woods, there lived a woodcutter, his wife, and 2 children, a boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. The story has been doctored to hide the truth from the unsuspecting public. Now our panel of fairy tale experts have uncovered compelling evidence that Hansel and Gretel were in fact eaten alive. It's never before seen expose, and she talks about how her and Callum, she thinks of them as Hansel and Gretel. In this never before seen expose, read about how their parents inexpertly tried to cover it up by telling stories about a witch and a house made of candy. All here in the page of this shocking fake story. The wilting. This is the same. Oh no, Callum. Oh, see, it's being solved. Never mind. I just walked forward. Oh god, it's, was it NSYNC? Bye. Say bye-bye. See her cry. See her try. Is that a, what is that, an A? May bye. Oh, yellow. I'm mixing up yellow with orange. See her lie. Let's probably ask her why. I don't know what the remaining is. Yellow. We'll probably solve it soon. I'm tempted to play this audio backwards. Yeah, I'm totally gonna have to play this backwards. God, the blood. Shopping list. Milk, Zolif's prescription. Cheese, Zolif's prescription. Bread, Zolif's prescription. Butter, Zolif's prescription. Corn, Zolif's prescription. Potato, Zolif's prescription. Apple, Zolif's prescriptions. Fish, sticks. Remember, more pills. Tickets to Atlantic Island Park. My God. No food, no. Matt, you just went from 2 tickets to 1 ticket. I don't know what you've done. Good luck, guys. I'll pick a winner at the end of the game. History of Solomon Island. The letter's ripped in half now. Zoloft. Or Zolift, rather. Notice, it's the dude. Door's open. Alright, thanks.